Carl hid behind a tree with the supervisor. They peered through the glass to spy on Lenny's house. Surprisingly, there was another Carl inside the house. The supervisor looked at the person beside him in disbelief. Carl explained that it was a robot. The supervisor wondered why he would have a robot accompany his best friend. It turned out that Carl didn't like puzzles, so he bought a robot to keep his friend company. The next day, the supervisor also bought a robot. The robot not only looked identical to the supervisor, it even shared the same interests. He was glad that he finally didn't have to accompany the principal anymore. Just then, the supervisor encountered the principal on the street. He was puzzled since he had also seen the principal at school. Seeing that things were going badly, the principal took off running. They had only run a few steps before they were gasping for breath. The supervisor asked the principal who was at the school. It turned out the principal had also ordered a robot. Just as the two were blaming each other, Carl ran over. He urged them to destroy the robots immediately. It turned out that just last night, Carl learned that Lenny was going to see the waterfall. Carl found it interesting and wanted to go himself. Unexpectedly, the robot had developed self-awareness. It actually started crying sadly when Carl tried to shut it in a box. It punched Carl and sent him flying. At that moment, Carl directly used a gun to eliminate the robot. The principal and supervisor rushed back to school. The two robots were giving a speech to the students. They hurried onto the stage and knocked both of them down. Amid the students' cheers, the supervisor's laser gun fell out. The principal quickly picked it up and shot one of the robots. When the principal turned toward the supervisor, he couldn't tell which one was real. The students chattered with different opinions. While the principal hesitated, the supervisor on the left began reflecting on his mistakes. He shouldn't have oppressed the principal like a robot every day. He would definitely be more understanding and considerate toward the principal in the future. The supervisor on the right didn't waste words. He told the principal not to stand there stupidly and to quickly kill the robot beside him. After hearing this, the principal immediately understood who was real. He shot the supervisor on the left. Unexpectedly, the most human-like one was actually human. Although shot and killed, the supervisor still forgave the principal before dying.